Alright friends, welcome to the new video series on JavaScript. The chapter name is JavaScript data types. So we're trying JavaScript data types, and within this chapter we're going to be covering string, number, boolean, array and object. Alright, just to make things very clear for you, var length is equal to 16. Okay, variable known as length is 16, which means this is a number. Okay, so this is what we're talking about when we talk about number. This is a data type which is number. The next one is var last name, which is Johnson, and notice the inverted commas here. This is string. Then we have var cars is equal to Saab, Volvo, BMW. Notice these square brackets because you have more than one string to declare as cars. And this is an array. When you have something within these square brackets, it's known as an array. You have the arrays are the space, the cards, the storage space of the where car is not replaced by Volvo, BMW, Saab, and then it's deleted, Volvo is added, Volvo is deleted, BMW is added. No. The whole space is created based on one row to three columns. Okay, so this is known as an array. An array is a special data type. Var x is equal to first name, which is John, and last name is Doe. So this is how you declare an object within curly brackets. Okay, double colon, curly brackets, inverted commas, comma for separating. This is known as object. Alright then, the concept of data types in programming is an important concept. To be able to operate on variables, it is important to know something about the type. Okay, without data types, a computer cannot safely solve a situation that looks something like this. Var x is equal to 16 plus Volvo. Can we do that? Absolutely not. We can't do that. You can't. Okay, how does it make sense to add Volvo to 16? Will it produce an error or will it produce a result? JavaScript will treat the example as var x is equal to 16 and plus Volvo. So it's when adding a number to a string, JavaScript will treat the number as a string. Remember, if you have string in the end or string in the beginning, the rest of the entire thing is going to be treated as a string. So the answer would be 16 Volvo. It's going to be concatenated. There's going to be no space here because you did not add space here. If it was something like this, then you would have an output that looked something like this: 16 space Volvo. Okay, and even though you did not add inverted commas here, it doesn't matter. JavaScript would still treat the entire statement or expression as string. So remember, when we add strings together, the term was concatenate. Okay, so let's look at some of the examples that I have for you that explores string, number, boolean, array, and object. Right, let's begin with string. Let me delete this and begin with a new notepad. Okay, the first example, let's start typing. Alright, begin typing doc type HTML. Now you should be able to do this without even looking at the screen. You should be very used to all of this syntax here. Body, and open up the paragraph and say when adding a number and a string, JavaScript will treat the number as a string. Okay, and close the paragraph tag and open up the paragraph tag and say id is equal to demo. Okay, just write id is equal to demo, close the bracket and close the paragraph tag. Okay, I made a mistake here. No worries, I always check it in the end before running the program. Script. It's a good idea to pause the video before I run the program. Just pause the video and see if you can make any other changes, because I proofread before I run the program, because I do not want to waste time trying to figure out the syntax errors, because we already covered that in the HTML course that we did, HTML and CSS. So this course is all about JavaScript. Volvo document dot, that's exactly what I tried to demonstrate in the previous screen, that you cannot add a string with a number and expect to see some kind of a computation going on. The strings are just going to be concatenated together. Inner HTML is equal to x, and next line you're going to say close the script tag, close the body tag, and close the HTML tag. Alright, cool. Alright, let's save this as DataTypes1 because it's the first example. Okay, and I also want to save it as a HTML file. Open up all files and say .html, save, and let's find it here. DataTypes. There we go. Okay, so this is when adding a number and a string, JavaScript will treat the number as 16 as string, which is the answer is 16 Volvo, just like I told you in the previous screen. Okay, here's something interesting. What happens if I move Volvo here? Okay, I'm just going to Control X. Okay, what if I move Volvo here and add a plus sign in the middle? What happens now? Let's save this file and check it out. Okay, all I did was change the Volvo, the location of the string Volvo in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, and I saved the file and I want to come here and replace Volvo 16. It's the same thing. No, that was 16 Volvo and now it's Volvo 16, just like we expected. Alright, what else can we do here? Alright, the other thing that I want to do here is, supposing I'm going to add a number here, plus 4, plus 5. What will happen now? Okay, let's save. So what I did was, Volvo string in the beginning, plus 16, plus 4, plus 5. Okay, I'm expecting, just get your answers in your head and let's try to refresh this. Volvo 16, 4 and 5. Oh my god, it concatenated everything together. Okay, let's place this in the end. Control X. Oops. I did var x is equal to 16 plus 4 plus 5. Control V. Okay, alright. Let's add a plus sign here and end of statement. Perfect. Save. Okay, what did I do? I just shifted places. I put Volvo in the end, the string in the end, and the numbers in the beginning. File, save, and refresh. Oops, I got the answer. It's 25. 16 plus 4 is 20. 20 plus 5 is 25. 25 Volvo. Okay. So this is how JavaScript is going to treat your program. Okay, the other thing that I want to share with you is Let me clear the screen here, and I'm going to say dynamic types. These are data types. Okay, and just hold on. Okay, JavaScript has dynamic data types. What does it mean? Okay, this means that the same variable can be used as different types. For example, var x can also be it could be just var x. It could be var x is equal to 5. It could be var x equals to John. Not my favorite name here, but just using it for exemplary purposes. And then JavaScript can also be used as strings. So a string or a text string is a series of characters like John Doe. So you could x can be undefined. X can be a number and x can be a string. Okay, just look at this very carefully. And what I need you to do is we can write a program. Okay, let me try to explain. Strings are written with quotes. Okay, strings are written with quotes. And for example, you can use single or double quotes. For example, var car name. Okay, check the name out. C small and capital. Car name is equal to Volvo XC360. Okay, that's the model, that's the make. And you can use double quotes. And you can also declare the same variable with a different value, with the same value, but single quotes. It's both mean the same thing. Semicolon, and you have used single quotes here. Okay, and finally you can also use quotes inside a string as long as they don't match the quotes surrounding the string. For example, okay, in order to explain this example that you can use quotes inside a string, okay, let me delete this page here and begin writing a small example for you. Just copy the screen. Alright, let's begin typing the example that explains the use of strings in JavaScript data types. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, and let me go ahead and delete this. Let's begin from the beginning of the sheet. Write doc type HTML. Open up the HTML tag, body tag, paragraph tag, and say ID is equal to demo. And also close the paragraph tag like this, and open up the script tag and say var car name 1 is equal to Volvo XC60. Then you have var car name 2 is equal to Volvo XC60. Okay, here I need you to write only one inverted commas and end of statement. And then in the third line, declare var answer1 is equal to it's all right. Okay, and just close the statement here. Declare another variable called var answer2 is equal to, he's called Johnny. Okay, and I need you to place Johnny in single quotes. Okay, and then close the inverted commas and end of statement. Then declare a third one, answer3 is equal to single quotes. He is called, double quotes, Johnny, and single quotes, end of statement. Alright, let's do the document. Dot get element by id demo dot inner html is equal to, okay, now we're going to concatenate them together and display them together in the way we want. Car name 1 plus break plus, okay, next line, just to make it clear, doesn't matter if you change the line. Car name 2 plus, add a line break, plus answer1 plus, add a break, inverted commas closed, plus answer2 plus, add a break, plus answer3. Okay, end of statement. Close the script tag and the remaining tags. Body and HTML. Alright, let's run this program. Okay, I'm going to save it as DataTypes save. Okay, and let's refresh this page here. Alright, so Volvo XC60 is displayed correctly, whether you place them in double colons or single colons. And then it's all right is also displayed correctly with the single quotes here. Java understands that the quotation signs within the explicit quotation for Java are different. And he's called Johnny, and he's called Johnny is also being displayed correctly. And notice that these line breaks, they help you display your variables in a line of your own, separate line. Okay, all right, then with this I'm going to end my this JavaScript data type screens video, and up next I'm going to talk about JavaScript data type numbers. Okay, so I'll see you shortly.